I began as the sports director in 2005. Spent 7 years covering local sports for the Bluff Sports Zone, and then took over as general manager in 2012. So 12 years, going on 13 years here at CBTV. When I went to college, I actually began as a business major, and found myself talking people's ears off about sports. So I remember talking to an instructor at Iowa Western who actually taught speech at the time, and was telling him about my struggles, trying to figure out what direction I wanted to go. I knew I wanted to do something sports related, and he had suggested television. So I thought, hey, I had done some PA announcing in high school, and I thought, hey, give it a shot.
So how I got started at CBTV 17 was originally, I attended here, of course. I went here for 2 years and I graduated. And after the 2 years, I was lucky enough to have my boss, Craig Carlson, offer me the position for the reporter/producer job for the Council Bluffs News, and that's how I ended up here. It was kind of a weird transition at first because, you know, I went here for 2 years as a student. I was working for other people, for the teachers, for the producers, and then all of a sudden, I'm the main guy for a whole half-hour show, and I have students like you and DJ and all them coming up to me, asking me questions and asking for story ideas. Like, I was almost kind of a boss for other people in a way, so it was a weird transition at first, but as the months went along, I got used to it, didn't think much of it, and yeah, it's been great.
CBTV 17, with its unique partnership with the Media Studies program at Iowa Western, has kind of had a few programs come and go. The mainstay programs have been a half-hour news program and a half-hour sports program. Now, the sports program has stayed fairly similar the entire time. The format has stayed pretty much, you know, 4 segments, half hour, we're covering local sports. The news program began as Bluffs News magazine, and what it was a sit-down interview with somebody from the community, and we would do a half hour that way. It's kind of morphed into what we found as our niche is giving students an opportunity to become professionals in the broadcast news industry.
So what the Council Bluffs News is about, it's not your typical news, first off, you know. We don't exactly hit the super hard-hitting news as in, you know, murders and, you know, just crime and all that. What sets this news station apart from all the others, you know, across the river is they focus on the positive news, the good things that's happening around, because, you know, me personally, I feel like it could be a Debbie Downer sometimes watching the news just because of all the bad things going on. So with the Council Bluffs News, they focus on positive things.
Part of what allows CBTV 17 to stay on the air is the commitment from the city of Council Bluffs. The college receives a financial backing from the city to do what we do. That helps offset the costs of having the staff, the professional staff on hand to do what we do, and obviously have the resources to go out and cover news and events in the Council Bluffs community. We've recently found out that those resources are not going to continue, so CBTV 17 won't be in operation past February of 2018, but the Media Studies program will continue to go. Our department will continue to do what we do.
The classes was everything to get me ready for this. You know, like media production and stuff like that. You have a class where you're in here learning how to work the cameras, the XLRs, the mics and all that. And then you have another media performance where it's teaching you how to be comfortable in front of the camera, how to have an on-camera presence, how to have personality. And then you have a class, how to write and everything. So the classes is just, it's everything. It's a huge impact, and that's how it got me ready. Without those classes, there would be no way I'd be able to do this job.
I'm JJ Davis.
I'm Brandon Taverdi.
This is the last edition of the Bluff Sports Zone.
Council Bluffs News.
We are going in another direction here at Iowa Western.
It's been a pleasure getting to know the people of Council Bluffs, and an absolute privilege to spread all the good that's occurred within this great community for the past 15 years.
And I just want to take the time out to say thank you.
Thank you for tuning in and watching our final episode.
You have given me memories that I won't soon forget.
We sincerely thank our loyal supporters, and we remember that although the partnership between Iowa Western and the city comes to a close, the friendships last forever.